Welcome back, my followers. I'm your host, Ricky Knoles, and this is another episode of Knoles Cool Stuff. And today we are exploring the camera mode on the Mi 10 Ultra, but not your normal camera test. When you open up your camera app, all the way to the far left, you'll see Pro Mode, then Video, then Photo, then Portrait. But we're going to explore the last part of the camera app, all the way to the far right, the More section. If you hit the More section, you'll come up with a whole bunch of other camera options. And that's what we're going to explore here on Knoles Cool Stuff, the Mi 10 Ultra More settings. Alright, so you open the camera app, you're in the More section. The first thing you'll see is night mode. Most 2020 phones or flagship phones have night mode. Now, I can tell you right now, the Mi 10 Ultra will not disappoint you when it comes to night mode. But I decided to compare night mode, normal photo mode, and the 48 megapixel mode and see how well each of them shot at night around 11 p.m. Right? Now, night mode is supposed to expose more light to the picture in order so you can see the person you're shooting or the scene you're shooting. But if you're shooting in a bar in a club, yes, I want all that light to see the person I'm shooting. But if you're shooting night scenery, don't you want the shadows in your picture? You don't want to shoot night and it looks like it's daytime. Right? So here are some examples of night mode, normal mode, and the 48 megapixel. Let me know down in the comments which one you prefer. Alright, so the second one that we're going to be taking a look at is the 48 megapixel. Now, most people who shoot with their phones, even though it says, 48 megapixel camera or 64 megapixel camera, most people never actually change it to that setting. They just keep it at the normal default mode, which is usually a 12 megapixel shooter. Alright, so my thing is, why do most people want to shoot 48 megapixel? Because you want a crisper, more beautiful picture. But if you're uploading to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's going to get compressed anyway. So is there any point in shooting a 48 megapixel picture? Yes, if you're going to print the picture. All right, here are some pictures from the Mi 10 Ultra at 48 megapixel in daylight and nighttime. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. And do you actually use the high setting on your megapixel, or do you just keep it at default mode? Let's take a look. our next mode is something I usually would never use. I would use night mode. I would use the 48 megapixel mode. But the next one is short video mode. Short video mode basically gives you about 11 seconds to shoot a video. You could add different filters to it. So here are some videos at 11 seconds with different filters on it. Let me know, would you ever use short video mode? Alright, so our next mode is Panorama. That was very popular when the portable digital cameras came out. You were able to do it and take a large scene. And you have to hold your camera in landscape and go very, very slow, especially if you're using your hands or you want to use a tripod to make it really accurate. But with smartphones, do anybody actually use Panorama anymore? Now that we have wide angle lenses and stuff like that on our smartphones, or ultra wide now. So let me know down in the comment, do you even use the panorama mode on your smartphone, or is it just sitting there? Here are like 2 shots I think I use for panorama. So take a look. And let me know down in the comments, do you even use this anymore? Alright, so our next mode is called Documents. So what it does, it allows you to take pictures of documents. Now with the Mi 10 Ultra, you have 3 settings: original, black and white, and enhance. Alright, basically you put your phone over top of the document, a little yellow rectangular or square, depending on what document you're using, most likely rectangle since you're using paper, will form around it, you take a picture, and it gets a close-up on it. Now, I like the enhanced version, all right? Makes it look nice and crisp, all right? Here are some examples of it. Actually, probably just one example, I think. Because how many people actually use document mode? Now, I would use it if I want to keep pictures of receipts. Let me know, would you use document mode?
And goes away, my boys, and goes away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. Through our last night of shore, drink to the fall.
Okay, so our next mode is called vlog. Alright. Now, with the Mi 10 Ultra, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 short vlogs. And what it does is, you have your phone, you shoot for a couple of seconds. So it allows you to do I'd say vlogging is more like B-roll footage, especially if you're editing something. Alright. Let me know down in the comments, do you use the vlog mode on your smartphone, or does your smartphone even have a vlog mode? Alright. I never use it. I didn't even know it was on my phone before. So let me know down in the comments, do you even have it on your phone, or do you even use it? I think it will come in handy shooting B-roll footage if you're a YouTuber. But it has music, so I'm wondering, is the music copyrighted or not? Let me know. Here's some examples. Next mode is slow motion. Do you use slow motion on your smartphone? Here's some examples on the Mi 10 Ultra. The next mode I use a lot as a YouTuber is the time-lapse video. Now, I use it for when I do battery drain tests or charging tests. I'm not uploading a 7-hour video when I do a battery drain test. All right? But most people use it for what? What do you use time-lapse mode, or even if you use time-lapse mode on your phone, what would you use it for? Let me know down in the comments why you use time-lapse on your smartphone. Here's examples from me. Time-lapse. Our next mode is called front and back. Now, what it does, it allows you to use the front camera and the back camera at the same time. The first time I ever saw that was on the Nokia phones, and I thought it was perfect if you were going to do interviews. So you can see the person giving the question and the person doing the answers. Or maybe if you're a nature person and you're talking, narrating, like you're seeing an animal. Oh, well, there's an elephant right there. Look how big he is. Oh, look, he took a big poop. Maybe like that. Now, with the Mi 10 Ultra, if I open it up right now, it gives you the selfie camera, but then it gives you 0.5x, 1x, 2x, 5x, 10x, and the front camera. So like 6 different options on the phone. Let me know, would you ever use this feature, or you think it's more of a gimmick? All right. Let me know down in the comment. Would you ever use front and back cameras? I always only see it used like if you do interviews, or maybe the nature thing I told you. Leave your comment down below. I know you will. So our next mode on the Mi 10 Ultra is the AI watermark. So what it does, it allows you to do little watermarks when you take pictures, like the date. Remember how on digital cameras you could use a timestamp of when you took the picture and stuff? That's what AI watermark is. So with the Mi 10 Ultra, you have different settings. You have general, site, holiday, scene, and city. City's kind of weird because on my Mi 10 Ultra, all it has is Chinese cities. And you can't really change it to whatever city you're in. So that's useless. Scene will give you sunny, cloudy, overcast, flowers, etc. Holidays. On the Mi 10 Ultra here, it only shows you Chinese holiday, and then it also has Valentine's Day and Christmas. Sites will be famous sites in China. And general is just like, you know, enjoy life, party. Let me know, do you use AI watermark? Me personally, I think they're useless. When you take a picture now, you put it on Facebook or Instagram, you can do little things already on it. So leave your comments down below. Do you use AI watermark? Or should they just axe it from the phone? Mi 10 Ultra also offer you long exposure. Basically, that allows the aperture to stay open longer. Now, I've always found this kind of useless. Or when I do try to use it, it never works out quite right. On the Mi 10 Ultra, it can offer you moving crowd, neon trails, silky water, light painting. Now, light painting I actually found kind of amusing once I learned exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, you use a light, you go like this, and you draw things. All right, that was kind of funny, but probably get boring after a while. And the last one is starry sky and star trails. Do you even use long exposure on your smartphone? Like I said, every time I try to use it, half the time it never works out that great. So I think they should just axe it from the phone. So leave your comments down below. Do you use it? Or not? All right, so we went through a lot of modes. Now we're to my favorite, and I used it a lot this last week and so. It's called Super Moon. Super Moon. What it basically allows you to do is use the telephoto lens up to about 60 times. You double check that. I'm pretty sure it's only 60. Yeah, up to 60 times, and get really close when you take a picture of the moon or the night skies. I found this to be quite useful, actually. Probably my favorite part of the mode sections, or mode more sections. Let me know. Here are some examples of the pictures. Alright, so our next mode is kind of a whimsical mode. It's called Sticker Avatars. And with the Mi 10 Ultra, you have the option of these avatars as persons or avatars as cartoons. You can do it as pictures or as a video. Now, I do it with my kids because they like it. Right? And a lot of people like putting little fake faces on their face, especially like on Snapchat or Facebook Messenger. All right. Let me know down in the comment. Do you like using these sticker avatars that put little bears or funny pictures over your face? Here are the examples that you will have on the Mi 10 Ultra. Okay, so our very last mode in the more section is clone. I found this kind of funny. So basically it allows you to take a picture of one person, they move real quick, they move again, and gives them 3 pictures of them. Now, would you actually use that? I will use it maybe sometimes, maybe do a promotional picture, Let me know down in the comment, would you use this? And here are some examples of it. The Mi 10 Ultra offering you a little bit more in the camera section. So this was a little bit of a different camera test while we explored the more settings on the phone, and that you don't have to be just stuck with Pro mode, video, photo, and portrait mode. And there's another thing I need to ask. Does anybody actually use Pro mode on their smartphone? Alright, if you like this video, hit the like and share button and share it with some friends. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber to my channel. Or don't, it's up to you. If you like this content, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications for new videos from Knoles Cool Stuff. Alright, this is the end. I hope you enjoyed the more of the Mi 10 Ultra. You know, open up your camera app. Explore the more sections on your camera app. It doesn't have to be a Mi 10 Ultra. It can be any other phone you have. Don't just limit yourself to video, photo, and portrait. Try that Pro mode. Try the more sections. All right. I'm your host, Ricky Knoles, and this was another episode of Knoles Cool Stuff. Until next time, my followers, be cool and be safe.